Cube is in love with the ball, but the ball doesn't love it. It preferred a sphere with no corners like it. The cube thought that if it changed its shape and the ball would fall in love with itself, so it went to an empty corner and cut off the corners of its body with pain. After countless cuts, it finally became the sphere she wanted. She came to the orb with great joy, but the moment she saw it, the orb was tired of the smoothness of the colors. It fell in love with the octagonal shape not far away. After the first experience, this time the cube went back to transform itself without thinking. It thought as long as it changed fast enough. He thought that if he could change fast enough, he would win the ball's heart. But when he came to the orb's side, he realized that her preference had changed. She liked the skinny hexagon again. The cube became anxious. He kept cutting his body like a madman, but no matter what he did, every time, he missed the sphere perfectly. He went from a diamond to a cone, and from cone to cube. He got smaller and smaller, and not once did he find his way into her heart. And when he showed up dragging his scars with him, she told him she still loved the angular quadrilateral. He didn't hesitate to turn around and continue to change for him. He thought his efforts had finally won her heart, but what he didn't expect, she stepped on its body and walked to another square. It turned out that he didn't dislike squares, he just didn't like himself as a cube. In order to love her, it lowered itself to the dust. But the more it did so, the more she can't see you in the dust. The one who really loves you doesn't need you to change. Your uniqueness might just be what her heart desires. This reminds me of a short film that hit the big time a few years ago. A little ant fell in love with a cactus the first time he saw it. It tried to get close to the cactus, but the cactus is covered in thorns and bruises. He thought that's what love was all about. It's all about pain and pleasure. And so, without fear, it snuggled up again. He thought that his defiance would win the cactus' heart until it was covered in spikes and it was soaked to the bone. And then it left. He healed the cactus with his love and made her believe in love. But she gave it to someone else. That's how it is with love. It's not yours. You can't force it. A one-sided and desperate love. All you get in return is a lot of holes. We all want love, but we have to admit, we can't have it. That's the way of the world.